Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Parkitect, the campaigns, where we're going to crack on here, trying to get 200 people into our park. Should be pretty easy to do, to be honest with you. I was thinking about really sort of pushing this and making it look all nice, but I think I'd like to go and see some more interesting parts with a few more rides going on, okay? So what we're going to do is try and goose it a little by throwing down a coaster. I'm thinking a spinning coaster. We've got some blueprints we can pick from before we really start to make our own ones. So let's have a look. Timber Falls, that looks pretty good. 10 grand. Contains unresearched items. That's fine. Is there just a plain one? Oh, there we go. That's just one on its own. There, that's the sort of thing we're looking for, isn't it? Okay, so let's put this here. Nice rotating lift hill on that as well. Look at that. Let's go back a little, just to give ourselves some queue options. Let's go there. Okay, and we'll see how this does for us. So, queue there. We lost a lost a tree in the process, but you know what? I'm sure we'll get over it. There we go. And then I think we've done... Oh no, it's that one, isn't it, we've used? There we go. We'll carry this path on all the way up to be like that. There we go. So now I assume we're going to have to do some sort of testing here, or can we just open it straight away? Oh, it looks like we can open it straight away. Okay. And there is a couple of block break sections. Big thing with these ones are usually... lots of block break sections, lots of cars on the track at the same time, really. I wonder if we can have an extra one, but I guess that'll goose the block breaks. I was wondering if we could change what the cars look like. Is that a thing we can do? I know we can change the colour, but I was under the impression that there was multiple types of... there we go. You can change this. You have to close it. Okay, so let's close it. Round spinning car. That's the ones where they face outwards. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. That's the one I'm a little bit more sort of used to. So we'll get that there. And then because we haven't built it, because that probably would have taken the whole episode was to build a coaster, we'll do our best to try and make it look a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's go to props and see if we can do... actually, structures is probably better. Let's see if there's some sort of walls we can use. Looks like stuff's locked. So I was saying in the last episode, oh, where are those walls gone? Looks like they are sort of locked behind a bit of content, which is fine. So kind of hoping we could... Oh, I don't think we'll quite get that squeezed in there, will we? I mean, it'd probably take people's heads off if we did. I was thinking something like a little tower of some description, you know. The good thing about here is we have separate loading and unloading stations, which is good. So you'll see here we've got one loading on, which is there. See? And then they come off as soon as that comes down the lift hill. But this one here, well, it isn't empty. It is empty, but if it wasn't empty, they could get themselves off there, you see. So I wonder actually if we could manage with the 5 cars because of that. Let's just tempt it. Just see if we can up that up the throughput on it a little. Excuse me, because now they'll just sit here to get ready to get off the ride for a second. So, which is fine by me. Okay, so what I'd like to do is maybe put something over the top of the queue. What have we got in props? Props are just all little things, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, look at the biplane. Oh, we can make this like the plane spinner or something like that, yeah? Okay, that's what we're going to do. There's a blue whale, a random massive blue whale. Love it. Some cars. Oh, a map board. That's cool. Let's get a couple of these in. I know they're not really needed on this small level, but it's just helping us sort of figure out the game. Is it? Look at that. Part doesn't look anything like that picture it's showing, does it? That's false advertising, that is. Let's do... Can we put that there? And we've got a... There we go. I would really like the idea of that being in there. And... There we go. This is a nice sort of thing as you come off the ride to see there. And some benches. Which benches do we like? Probably those iron iron railing ones. They look pretty smart, don't they? And a couple out of there. You always want them like outside of rides so that either people who don't use the rides can have a little sit, or oh, we've used some different stuff there, but never mind. Or, you know, as they come off and they're feeling a little ropey. There we go, look, see they're filling up now, so pretty much as quick as one can come out, it's off. That's good. And the next one's there, empty, ready to come in. So yeah, that's pretty much perfect run. Okay, I like it. That should really start bringing in people. That's gone up from 60 to 4. It's gone up 40, sorry, just since starting. So I think with the money we've got, what about, is there like a there and back woody that can come down the back of the park here? That'd be good. I mean, we could always build our own, but if not, let's have a look. Oh, there's a river ride. There's no boats. How about some carousel's broken. Oh dear. Do we have any staff? We have Stacey Jordan. I'm going to hire another one because it seems like it's getting a bit too much for you. Haulers were fine. Mechanics wandering around. Looks like carousel's already fixed. That didn't take long, did it? So how do we do research stuff? Let's say, here we go, research. Hire a new research team. Okay, so team 1 is working on coasters. Monthly budget. Oh, okay. So we can't actually pick what sort of coaster they research. That's interesting. That's a shame, because I would have liked to have done a little there and back woody then there. But instead, let us look at the other coaster option, which is a little mini coaster. Let's have a look here. Moderate meanders. Or there is the Worm Express, or there's the Mini Loop. Oh, Mini Loop looks cool. It's a lot smaller than I thought. Maybe Moderate Meanders. Moderate Meanders is a lot more up our street, I think, because we can have it here, pretty much. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have it here. This is a pretty rubbish ride, but the kiddies will love it. So let's get a queue and let's do something like that. There we go. And do that down there. TV program had a segment about carousel. What a boring TV program. Okay, there we go. 128. Oh, we're cooking on gas now. Look, we are cooking on gas. Somebody pointed out a good thing. That's here. As long as we click no entry for guests, we can actually still change the text. So we put exit only on there, but it's still classed as no entry for. That's good, because I thought we had to stay that way. If we put exit only, it's less aggressive, but it still keeps them. It still keeps them getting out of the way, basically. Here's not so much of a problem. Here, I mean, you're just coming to have a look, are you? You're just having a little watch of it. That's cool. You're welcome to have a little watch of it. One thing I think we do need to do, though, is stick some benches and bins, trash bins, on the way out. Oh, these nice metal ones look good. There we go. Because people are gonna spew when they come off this ride, and I'm pretty sure they spew in trash bins, although I'm not 100% sure whether they do or not. That might just be me making things up. We need to make these rides look a little cooler, because at the moment, I mean, look at this, bless it, it's a cute little thing, but my god, it's dull. So let's get some. Oh, a water tower. How big is that thing? Pretty big. There we go. This is the water tower ride now for some reason. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, let's get some trees in. We're going to stick to firs just to kind of keep the aesthetic of the area going, I think. And make sure these don't get too close to the ride. Oh, the ride itself tells me if they're too close. That's alright then, isn't it? There we go. There we go, and over here as well, needs to keep some trees in here. Can we get them in there, or is it a bit too much of a bit of it? We get a few in there, but these rides rarely. I've not seen any of these that sort of act more as like woodland rides. Normally, these are pretty much out in the open, I think. But we'll get some trees around it. And a little one as well. Little baby one. There we go. That's one thing I don't like. I can't remember if I have to turn that off or not. There we go. People loving the coasters. We now have 137 people in. So we're still actually... We're making a bit of money though, so it's not a problem. Somebody put in the comments last time, they were like, I just totally cheesed this. I was like, I just put down stuff until I got 200 people and then moved on, but I wasn't making any money or anything. So it'd be nice if we could kind of keep us towards making money. I don't know if we can or not. I would like... Where's the fences? Are they under here? Props. Structures, fences. There we go. We would like our little low hedges. These worked out quite nicely last time, I think. So we'll do something like that with those. And then, of course, a bit of is that safety fence? What's that look like? Oh no, it's like a nice brick wall. But no, I think I'd rather something a bit more. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. But look how it pops up like that. How good's that? There we go. Safety first and all that. Sometimes you can't worry about pretty fencing. Sometimes it's got to be, do you know what? We need to stop people dying. There we go. Lovely. Oh, something could fit there. What have we got? Bit of scenery that will fit in there. Let's have a look. Props, fountains, large, medium, clock. It's a bit weird. Car. That's even weirder. What about small? Fountains. I mean, I guess one of those isn't a weirdest thing we could have. Like I say, I'm not really spending an age, excuse me, on this stuff here on these early levels because the goal here is to push through really and start working towards more interesting levels. So what we will do though, let's stick a relatively fancy pier. I want to stick it here. So here is where it's going to start to sort of cover up the rather nasty looking beginnings of a po there. So then we can... Oh, that's a bit thick. I was hoping for a thinner one than that. That one? No, you're pretty thick as well, aren't you? Okay, well, let's try that. I mean, that looks a bit weird, but okay. Sticking with it now. I'm running with it. Roofs. There we go. Just like a simple peak roof is something that's not in the game yet. Or, well, I say, oh, that wasn't what I was thinking, but that'll actually look quite good, I think. There we go. And we'll do a bit of those. There we go. There's your station building. Look at that. Do you know what? If people are coming from Planet Coaster to see me play this, they're going to be like, what has happened to him? It's just that we're trying to move forward. That's all. Honest. Those, not supports, although they look cool. What were they called? The pavilions. Is that it? Yes. Here we go. Let's get some of this in here. Because this is a very... quick and dirty way of making a place look good. There you go. I like that. And then here we'll have something a little bit more solid, I think. Let's have a look. That one I think could be pretty good. Yeah. That looks alright, doesn't it? There we go. We've got 186 people. Now we're losing money. Now we are losing money. But to be fair, operating has gone up to 600. Park admissions is like 40 quid. Okay, so we need to seriously start charging more money here to come in. This should be like a fiver to come in now, at least. We just need to keep an eye on whether or not that's doable or not. There's no real reason this shouldn't get us up to 100, up to 200 though. Look, to be honest with you, we've got 192. So as long as not many people come out, all of these coming in should hit 200. It kind of depends how many people leave. It doesn't look like many are leaving. Here we go. Okay, this person here, Jermaine Edwards, is going to be our 200th guest. Yay! You completed a goal. The part of the Parkitect. There we go. And we did it in before a year's out as well. So now what? Oh, look! Hee, that's ace. Confetti everywhere. That's really cute. Okay, cool. So now what? We've got confetti. Good. So now do we go back to the menu? I thought something would pop up saying, "Oh, come and try level 2." We'll save it first of all, I suppose. Save. Quit. Is that going to quit the whole thing though? Let's have a look down here. There's got to be some sort of menu somewhere. Parking, hotel, finances, research, staff management, guests, overview, visualizers. Maybe it's that one then. Let's quit. See what that does. Oh! You finished Maple Meadows. You can now play in scenario. In Sandbox. That's cool. And we've... Oh, look! A little building gets appeared. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. God, the graphics have really had a good push with this. Chanute Airfield. Have at least 250 guests in your park. Sell at least 400 park tickets. And complete this. So this time, slightly more guests, but also you've got a 400 overall guests. So 150 people got to leave, technically. Small airfield has been abandoned, and now its land has become available to us. It looks like an ideal spot for a music park if you can work with the limited space. The old airport structures are landmarks and need to be preserved. Ah, okay. So in this one, then, we can't... well, yeah, good stuff. We can't actually do anything to these buildings. That's interesting, isn't it? So even if we go like this can't be removed. Nice, okay. So let's have a look. Oh, it's literally just like a long strip. Okay. Alright, well, this is going to be fun to try out and fix. So where are people coming in from? Is it there? Yeah? Okay. So, path? Are these paths? Or are they terrain paints? They look like terrain paints, don't they? So let's do make sure we've got like a nice high brick so we really know what's going on. Let's have let's do a bit more of like an entrance plaza this time, which we didn't do last time. So we've got that, and then we'll come up to here, and then we can sort of follow this road along then. Okay, something like that. Okay. Here's staff. Staffing looks like it's in there, so we haven't got to worry about getting food to the shop. So this is going to be shops then, obviously. Here and here. Are there any small... Oh, there's a good small one. I was going to say, is there any like thin things we can fit in that gap? I imagine most of these are all like 3x4s or 4x4s. Oh, we've got a couple of different coasts this time, though. That's fun. And a log flume. Nice stuff. Okay. So, I mean, let's go for... How big's that? Oh, that's massive. Okay. I was thinking that might have been a smaller one. Let's get a Ferris wheel in here. It's a little bit annoying that it's 2x2 because the Ferris wheel's 3x3. Okay, let's do it. There. Okay, I'm trying to plan out the right. So what we'll do is we'll open that up. So that's going to be the entrance. That's going to be the exit there. Excuse me. A terrible cough at the moment. The whole family has, I'm afraid. We're all coughing and splitting all over the place. So now I can do that. There we go. And then the exit brings us onto further onto the main roads. There we go. Like so. Beautiful. Okay. So that's ride number 1. We've got something in there, so people are going to start attending. Somebody said that here, shops, this customizable shop, we can pretty much have it sell anything. This is new. I don't remember this being in the game before. So basically, we can go plonk like this, and it's just a little dude chilling out, right? But then we can do a row like this, okay? And behind him, we can put a staff-only wall like that to keep them all happy, and then we can put a wall around this now. So, do we need anything? Do we need anything like staff room or anything? What have we got in here? Is there a way of hiding visualizers? Visualize decoration? No. Hide scenery. Okay, so no, that's just depot. Okay, so that's just stuff coming in. So we need a staff room at some point. Oh, turn that back off a sec though. There we go. So we're going to need one of those. There's the entrance. There. Okay, so staff room there. Staff can go and chill and have fun. So let's get another couple of this. So this is going to be... We'll have 2 of those. I assume we're going to have a member of staff come in to staff them. Do they have to come all the way from down here? Is it one of you? Shopkeeper. Come here! Okay, so can we now pick what they sell? Let's have a look. Shop. Okay, burgers. Oh, it's showing me the depot. I was wondering what these lines were. Okay, it's telling me that stuff needs moving to them. So your burgers. You're gonna be soft drinks. Okay. And let's get some. Have we got any haulers? There we go. You get started. Also get a mechanic and a janitor. While we think about it, not to worry about entertainers just yet. Okay, so there's burgers and soft drinks in. Let's also put a loo in. Like that. That's only gross. Okay, now we'll start making this look good, but bad. So in the last episode, somebody was trying to explain why I thought something looking ugly was good. So it's not necessarily that it's ugly, but it's realistic. That's the words of the day. Realistic. We like realistic looking. Oops, didn't mean to do that at all. We like realistic looking builds, and that's what we're going to try and do here today. Okay. There we go. So, there we go. I'm going to keep this pretty simple still because, you know, early levels these are, early doors. Like that. So, honestly, I might just leave it at that, to be honest, and stick a roof on it. Keep it really simple. Oh, what about one of these cool spires, though? They're pretty good. If we got a middle point, we have, haven't we? So, Alt, we'll snap it. So let's try this then. We'll put one of those in just to give it a bit of interest. Roof slope half. Let's take the colour off that. And we'll do that just to kind of help it look good. Okay, and then I've just realised we need to add the wall bits in. Where are they? Half slope, is it that one? I don't know where I've left one of those. That's also the wrong colour, but I'm going to leave it as a design feature. There we go. Oh, look at those lovely corners, different colours there. How evocative. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with these pavilions here. I am kind of obsessed with these. So I'm going to put these here, here, and here, with these ones on the corners. There we go. I really am kind of obsessed with those. They look great. And then we're going to have some benches, lamps, signs. Where did we have those umbrellas last time? They were really great looking umbrellas, and I can't remember where they were now. I don't think they were in... Oh, they were in pavilions, sorry. Okay, so what about red and white stripes? This time, we'll start to get some colours in. Okay. People to come and have their food underneath, okay. Haulers? Are haulers hauling? Haulers aren't hauling because haulers have no way to haul, I've just realised. There's no actual path going to it. Our haulers should now start to haul, wherever our haulers are. Are you one? Are you not a hauler? Why are you wearing high vis? Oh, you're not. You're wearing like a check. Okay, I'll let you off. You're a hauler, aren't you? Delivering potatoes to customizable shop. Nice. Okay. Terrain and water and things like that. Let's have a look. Terrain and water. We haven't done much of this yet. I would like to drop you down one. There. Nice. And again. Nice. I'd like to put water in you. All up in you. I suppose we could put a wall there, couldn't we? I'm just thinking that doesn't look very nice, does it, on the outside? But I guess if we come up to here and go to structures, oops, walls, we could take a wall like this and do something like that. And then that'll really sort of box in that as a sort of man-made water feature, as opposed to looking a bit rough and ready. Yeah, that's much better. Although there's clippity clips, but that's okay because we can put a border on it. Let's do a really white border, and let's go for like a really prim little picket fence. I think if I place a fence on here, it will replace the fence that's there. I think that's how this works. So fences. So if we find quite a twee little fence, that's that one there's pretty good, but I don't think you can colour that one. Let's find one you can colour. Here, these are cute. That's cute. Let's go white on that. Okay. And then we go like this. Let's move this out of the way. We go like this. There we go. Replaces the sort of don't die fence. We all have a bit of don't die fencing. There we go. That's much nicer. So we now have a little little food court with a bit of water as you're coming in. We can put stuff in the water, can't we? Scenery. Props, water. Oh, I thought we could. There are fountains. Maybe they're just not unlocked yet. Unless they're here on fountains. Aha, ha, 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 ha. Jumping fountains. Do they go? Or do they go... Oh, they go over the path. Okay. Well, we won't worry about those just yet. But they look good. Okay. I kind of want to keep this red and white theme going. So let's go into instructions and have a look and see if there's a nice pavilion that we can colour. I like that one because you can link them together, you know. Whereas this one, I'm not too sure how it looks stacked, you know. Because you want it to look all right there. Actually, it looks okay. I tell you what. How I think it would look good is if it's the opposite way around every other one. There you go, now you're talking. Looks a bit psychedelic. Cool. Right, we've got to get one more ride down. I can't leave the episode with a Ferris wheel. No carousel though, hey? Well, planes, I mean, planes is an obvious one, isn't it, really? This is planes level. So let's get you down there. Oh, God, that made a big old shake. Entrance there, exit right next to it. And then we'll do the queue. Like so. And it kind of matches the opposite side then, that's good. And then I think we can... There's a cookie picker cutter thing somewhere, isn't there? Here, that one. If I do that, do I get that item coloured? I only go and do it. Oh, I got rid of the... Oh, I keep thinking right click is cancel. Let's put you back in. Let's just do that again then. To get the other one. And this is like... Look at this, we've totally made a thing. That's what I quite like about this game, is it's very quick to get stuff done, you know? Like, very quickly do you get something that looks pretty good. Which is one thing you don't really get with Planco. Planco takes time and effort and a lot of both, really. So that's one thing I quite like about this, is that you can quite... I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people who Planco-fy this. There are people who make the most amazing looking stuff. Just go and look on the workshop for 5 minutes and just be amazed. But I'm not at that level yet because I just don't have the skill set with this game yet. So hopefully working through these campaigns will help me do it. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at Jonty Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you to all of our Patreons through their generous support at patreon.com/geekism. They make these videos possible. Excuse me. And if you'd like to... This cough, man, it's awful. And if you'd like to check out our affiliate links in the description, get yourself some cheat games and other goodies, and support the channel while you're at it. I'm hoping these people who walking around looking depressed because they just need somewhere to sit. Let's throw benches down and see if it helps. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.